All right, good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome back to the channel. We wanted to do a video. We haven't done a real detailed video in a while. We've been really busy. So, as you all know, we are getting a new property. That has actually been completed. We have finished the paperwork and everything for the property. So we have the deed of sale. We're waiting for the transfer of the title, and we're going to be getting the
Final.
blueprints and everything
yeah.
for the whole property. So as soon as that happens, we will put in for the permits for building the. It's really going to be a compound. So the entire property has already been designed, basically. So once we begin, we'll probably show you guys the design that we've chosen for the property. Again, our property is 839 square meters, so it's not real
Not
big.
really big.
But it's plenty big for
What we want
for
yeah.
us.
Yeah.
And
For us and the dogs.
now, prior to beginning that, obviously we have to get the permits. But even before that, we are getting with the barangay, so we can get trees cut down and get the property prepped.
Yes.
So when we have the permits, we can begin immediately.
Yeah.
We don't have to wait and then, now we have to start cutting trees down and that kind
Yes,
of thing.
there's a lot of cleaning that needs to be done before we can actually start the actual building
So
process.
it is still a little bit away before we can actually start the actual build.
Yeah.
But we still have stuff to do on the property in order to
It's
prep
a lot of cleaning.
for the build. There's a lot of trees. There's a lot of bushes. There's lots of weeds and everything else that all need to be cleared. And we are going to purchase a little cubo to put out there, and then we will probably figure out how to get the stuff out there for a barracks once we have somebody that can stay in the barracks.
Well, Ed will stay there once it starts, once they start.
But we'll get, at a minimum, we're going to get the cubo out there. And then that will be on the property wherever. And then we've already got some minor issues that we've talked about for the property. If you've looked at the video of our new property, the one side of the property kind of slopes down towards
like
the neighbors.
this, yeah.
And it's not real steep,
So it's going down.
but we are going to have to bring that up a little bit, so it's
On that side, yeah.
so it's not quite a slope. So we were talking, the entire property is going to have a wall, fence wall, whatever you would like to call it, around it. We'll have a vehicle gate in the front as well as a walk-in gate. But on that one side that slopes down, in order to bring it up, we have to backfill at some degree. We have to
make
put
it
more dirt in,
level.
so it brings it up a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfectly level. It just has to come up a little bit, just in order to make it a little bit more manageable for what we're doing. So we've already talked about
How we're going to
how we're going to make sure that wall on that side is strengthened.
Strong, yeah.
And so we've already talked about that, and we have a plan for it. And once we get started, we'll let you guys know what that plan is. And there's a couple different things that we've talked about, but I think we've decided on one that makes the most sense for being strong. Once we start getting the trees cut, we are not cutting the trees. I have a chainsaw, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to hire somebody from the barangay to come chop them down,
Get the stump.
get the stumps out and all that good stuff. If they can cut up the wood so we can use that for forms later, great. That would save us from buying wood later. So once that starts, we will begin our build videos, which it's not really a build, but it's the beginning of the new property. So we will get the trees in video cut down. We'll get the video of the kubo going out.
Everything.
You know, all of that stuff. At some point, we will go over to the little restaurant in Anaheim, and we'll eat there so you guys can see what it's like. Yeah. We'll find out. We'll make sure that we're able to do it. And so this is going to be a little bit different from our last build videos. We are going to take our time with all parts of this build. We're not going to try and rush into any of it. We want to make sure that everything is done the way we want it done and the quality that we want. A good example is there's a house being built here in
Where we're at.
our subdivision, and the columns that they're putting up, they have steel in the columns, but it's literally 4 smaller diameter rebar steel, whatever you want to call it, with the stirrups around it, but there's only 4. If you go back to our previous build, we had the big 16 millimeter steel,
and there's 6 of them.
We had 6 of them, and then the stirrups, I believe, were 12s or 10s. I can't remember.
And how many is the?
It's like 4 inches
4-inch
down low, and then it just kind of progressively gets a little bit wider as you go up. But the house that we're talking about here in the neighborhood is nothing out of the ordinary. That's pretty much a normal,
how they do it,
a normal way of building it. They try to limit what they're spending, and they try to build it as quick as they can and as on budget as they can.
Yeah.
So it depends on who you are and what your priorities are and that kind of thing. So we are of the mind that we want it strong. So we're not going to build it like a bunker or anything like that, but it's going to be strong. The foundation is going to be
like the last time.
Be really strong. So the house that sits on the foundation isn't going to go anywhere. Hopefully. So we wanted to just sit down and kind of give you guys a look at our ugly mugs here for a minute.
If you're wondering where's the dogs at,
they're all outside.
They're all in the back.
They all want to be on video, and they'll be climbing all over us right now. So,
they're in the back.
one thing that we will do on video here shortly is we have started our walks, our normal walks every morning. But we have an addition to that walk. So Odin is now going on the walks with us, and he is just so excited every day for his walk. And we do it about 4 in the morning, and he absolutely loves it. That's the best start of the day for him.
He likes doing something too.
That he could do anything, he would start it out that way. So he's really enjoying that. So we're gonna do some videos of that. Walking around the barangay. It's pretty dark when we do it, but there's lights and stuff. So Odin gets to walk by all the dogs and get them all fired up in the morning, and wake all their
and he
owners.
Don't care,
Yeah,
he just wants to walk.
He's not reacting at all, but he loves to go on the walk now. So that is a good thing for him, and. So that is our update. We're going to start doing a little bit more videos here and there as we prep.
So next week we're going to Anaheim for the...
yeah, we're going to go out to the property. We're going to talk to our realtor who is kind of our go-between between us and the barangay and everything else in order to
So
get
we're
the
meeting
permits
her.
and all that. So she's going to meet us out there, and we are also meeting the architect out there so
For
he
the-
can transfer and give
yeah.
us all of the blueprints and plans and everything else for the build. Well, once that occurs, we'll do a video on all that. But once that occurs, then we will have a picture of the property blueprint
See if that will come to life.
and see if you guys like it or not or whatever, and we'll put it up for you guys and see what you guys
What you think? Yeah.
So this is going to be pretty extensive build.
It will be-
unlike our other property where we built the house
That's
and then that was it for a
Yeah.
while. This is going to be the house. It'll be
Everything.
Ed's little cottage. It'll be a shed. It'll be a parking area. It'll be an outdoor patio type thing. It'll be a dog run. It's going to be everything all at the same time. But the best part is it's a smaller property and it's not going to be crazy.
Nothing
you know.
fancy.
We
you
don't
know
have
us.
we don't have a long driveway to deliver stuff
Yeah,
and
we're
get
not
people
like
stuck
that.
and everything else like we
Yeah,
did before.
the architect asked us if we're gonna have a groundbreaking ceremony,
Yeah,
and that's not who we are. Honestly.
Yeah, it's not. There's no way we will have a groundbreaking ceremony or anything like that.
We're gonna take some pictures, but it's just gonna be.
We'll have a
for-
groundbreaking ceremony for you guys. That's,
Yeah,
that's about
that's
the
it.
only thing we're going to do. So when we do the first shovelful of dirt,
Yeah, that's
then,
it.
then you guys will be there with us, and we are planning on doing kind of a traditional thing for us now.
I don't know that we're gonna find like the chicken blood,
Well, we're not doing that, but
like what we did with our
we
last
did
house.
with our last house. Some coins in each of the
columns.
column footers, and then I'm going to buy a bottle of Irish whiskey, and we're going to do that. We did that with the
The
other house as
18-year-old one.
well. No, I'm not doing that. We'll do the regular one. So that's kind of our tradition, and that ties us both together. We're going to throw in peso coins
Yeah.
and some Irish whiskey in each one. So at the very base of the house and the base of the wall and the base of the cottage and everything, it's going to have both Filipino and American and Irish all in the same thing.
So yeah,
So
it'll be. It's not anytime soon, but at least there's some updates.
well, we're coming along. I mean,
some
it's gonna,
progress
we,
on, you
we're going
know.
to get the trees started as soon as we can.
Yeah. Ed is not here right now. He's on vacation.
Yeah, he went vacation for a week as
For a
soon as we
week,
got back.
yeah.
So
He's on vacation. right
we
now.
are going to start the tree cutting as soon as we can, and like we said in a previous video, we have to, for the coconut trees, we have to get
permit,
basically a barangay permit to cut those.
and you have
And
to
then-
replace.
Yeah, you have to plant 2 trees for every one that you cut
Yeah.
down. So
And
that's already being taken care
There's
of.
how many? 6.
5 or 6, which is fine.
So we have to replace it with 12 trees.
But we can't build with those trees there, so we have to get them
Yeah.
cut down and get the stumps and everything removed. So just a lot of prep work before we can even build,
Yes.
which is fine.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. You know that
I
you
would
have to
rather-
do that.
You know, we want the permits, but we have to. Even if we had the permits right now, we could not start building until we have everything cleared.
Plus, it works
So-
out good that right now there's still some rain going on. It rains
A little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on and off. So
we'll get the property cleared.
It's just
I'm
fine.
going to run some line to show exactly where our boundaries are for the property. That way it gives us an idea of what the actual outline looks like.
it's been surveyed and
while we're
you
there.
know, property markers already put in.
And we're already talking about design for the gate. Because the first thing that's going to go up on the property is the wall,
wall.
and the gate.
Yeah.
That way we can have stuff delivered inside. You go behind the gate, there'll be somebody there, the workers, whatever, in the barracks. And so it'll be secured to at least some degree. So the design of the gate and all of that is part of that initial stuff. while guys are putting up the hollow blocks for the wall. Mumbai will be busy welding and designing and doing all the gate stuff. So he is going to be a busy man. And so we're looking forward to showing you guys the process of building here in Lipa City.
It's really different with, like the prices.
Yeah, the cost is
the
more
materials is different, so we'll talk about that once we are already in the process of building.
Some of the prices are higher, others are not. Some are actually lower.
Yeah.
But we'll get into all of that and discuss that as we're going along. But so hopefully this gives you an idea of what our plans are, and by next week we're going to start doing the videos out at the property, and hopefully get the trees going, get the kubo in. We'll figure out a good place for the kubo, and
actually pay for our due.
Yes, we have a.
Now we're the one who has to pay it.
It's kind of an HOA type thing, but it's basically for trash pickup and the security guards at the gate, and they keep the area, mowed and trimmed and everything else. So it's well worth it, and we'll go over all of that with you guys and let you know how much per month that works out to be, and we'll take you guys with us, and you can be part of our whole new adventure here.
Hopefully next week the weather is better.
Yeah, so we are in the process of just starting out really slow, but that's just how it has to be. So,
I mean,
once we get the trees going,
it's not like we're in a rush or anything. We're just taking our
once
time.
the trees are going, I want to try and get the guys that they pretty much, most of them, I will say, most of them cut the tree down like cocoa lumber. They'll cut the tree down, and then they will actually cut up the tree into lumber while it's laying there. So not like in the States where they'll haul it to a sawmill and saw it up. It's normally done right there. So we will hopefully get that all on video and let you guys be part of it. And then you can follow along with our build and hopefully give us some good ideas about what we're doing, what we should be doing, and what we should not be doing. So with that, thanks for watching, and come back soon next week and we'll get this whole thing rolling.